Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be taking a look at the newest build out of the shop. This is a 2024 AMW 707 8-lug Wrangler. So for 2024, Jeep introduced a new grille style. So this grille here sits a little bit higher. It's a little shorter, but it adds more room for the factory winch option that they offer. And of course gives us more room when we're doing our front bumper with our winch package up here. Up in the headlight here, you can see we've got our turnkey headlight option. So this headlight here is the Hellcat in the center, our AMW 8-lug signification, and also the AMW 707 with a paint match bezel to match the rest of the vehicle. Let's pop the hood and take a look underneath. Under the hood here, you'll see that we have a very similar setup to our other 707 conversions. This one, we have the addition of the S-Pod under the hood here to manage all the electronics in the vehicle. We've made sure that the customer is able to add electronic components without messing with any of the wiring that we've done or the modifications under the hood. Next, we'll take a look at the suspension on this vehicle. This AMW Hemi-Tune suspension uses an adjustable Falcon Tune shock for our setup. So you've got a 3-position adjuster. This suspension has our Hemi-Tune coils, Hemi-Tune shocks, and the full TerraFlex IR long arm system. Next, we'll move on to the axle package on this vehicle. This is our AMW 8-lug 6080 series package. Now these axles are custom built for us and our vehicles. The steering package on this vehicle comes with the Steer Smarts, 1.5-ton tie rod drag link. It has a forged track bar front and rear. Moving along to the side here, we'll take a look at this amazing wheel. This is a forged KMC AMW collaborated wheel here. The wheel itself is a 17 by 8.5 with 4.5 inches of back spacing, keeping that offset nice and tight to the vehicle, giving that vehicle as much of an OEM stance and look as possible. Moving along the side here, like all of our vehicles, we have the Rock Slide power steps. These steps pop out and give a really nice entry exit for the taller vehicle. It is on 40s, it does sit up taller, but this makes it super easy to get in and out of the vehicle. Moving along to the spare tire carrier back here, we've got a private labeled AMW spare tire carrier, the logo in the center here, the camera mount on the bottom, and your license plate light on the top. On all of our vehicles, we use an aluminum inner fender that's fully up out of the way and paint matched. So these inner fenders are specific to us. We've used these for a while now. You've seen the Gladiator ones. This Wrangler one is very similar. It gets the clearance up out of the way and is a super clean way to line the inner fender with maximum protection. This brake package is absolutely amazing when coming to a stop. The pedal feels completely OEM and you don't even feel like you're on 40-inch tires. It really is an amazing thing to drive, and we definitely look forward to showing you more driving footage and more performance testing on those brakes. It's an upgrade that we've added in the past year or so, and it's really one of the best things that we've been able to add to these vehicles. As we move around to the back here, we'll give it a couple revs so you can hear what that Hellcat sounds like through our MagnaFlow exhaust system that's built exclusively for our turnkey vehicles. Moving inside on this vehicle, for 2024, they've updated the interior in a few awesome ways. So you've got a brand new dash for 2024, including your gauge faces, so your speedometer, your tachometer, and your screen in the center has a different layout to it. You still have your same pages that you can scroll through, just like on any of the past models. They do have a completely updated screen. So we have wireless CarPlay, we have off-road modes as normal, and everything has been kind of laid out differently on this. So there's all sorts of features in here, more control on your radio, more control on media, and of course it makes it much easier while you're driving to make calls and use the hands-free features. Another change is your vents. Your vents are now on the bottom of your screen instead of 4 across the dash itself. Same layout as far as the console. The console still has everything in the same places. We have our AMW shifter coins, our transfer case coin, and our leather interior. So this is a Tuscany leather interior with carbon fiber wings, red stitching, and our embossed logos on the seats. Moving to the steering wheel, we've got a carbon fiber steering wheel with the red stitch match on it. All your factory buttons with carbon fiber paddle shifters that work flawlessly with this conversion. Lean into it there. You can tell cruising speed, if you're sitting at 80 miles an hour, very quiet in here. The sound deadening and everything else is really coming together to make this ride super smooth on the highway. It's extremely comfortable and you could drive this across the country without a second thought. That's the beauty of it. Drive out to the trail, do anything on the trails and drive home. So that's what we build them for. And that's why we do everything we do to the foundation, the steering, you know, from suspension to axles, all of that is all based around the fact that these are daily driver vehicles, not just a toy that you can take out on the weekends. It's something you're going to want to hop in and drive day to day. Guys, thank you so much for watching. We appreciate it all. We are super excited about these 2024s, and we've got multiple in the shop right now being built for you guys to see very soon. The other thing that we definitely want to mention in this video is that if you are interested in purchasing one of these, we have 10 that we are building with Suburban Lithia of Farmington Hills. Those 10 vehicles are going to be built and in stock, ready for sale. So they will be featured out at Barrett-Jackson 2024 in January, starting the 20th through the 28th in Scottsdale. Now that auction will have a vehicle going across the block, so stay tuned for that, as well as all of our brand new vehicles that we are building for stock out there and available for sale. So those vehicles there, very excited about. We'll be doing pictures. They'll be on our website and they'll be on Suburban of Farmington Hills, owned by Lithia, on that website as well. So you guys can shop for those there, check out the new models that we're putting out, and follow along. We'll see you next time. Thank you.